I'm I'm also a really good cook. I make amazing instant noodles. Awesome, Hinna. If you guys want to share anything on Discord, if you're making foods, or even if you got a recipe, you know, share away to the community. I'm sure they'll appreciate it, and I appreciate you guys posting in there. So if you're not on Discord, !Discord, it'll come up for you. It's free to join. You don't need to be subbed. I do remember it's like 4.26675 freedom ounces. Yeah, roundabouts. So we're going to add in a flour, which is technically roughly the same, about 125 grams. If you didn't know, grams and mils are pretty much the same. Unless you're working with mercury, I don't think we need to worry about that anytime soon. Just saying, right? So yeah, about the same, grams and mils. Right, is this hot yet? Hottish? Almost. Australia roux, kangaroo, France roux, street, England roux, sauce equals thickener, regards to Skippy. Fried Guppy, how have you been anyway, buddy? It's good to see you. Chef, pastry on those lovely French fruit tarts seem tricky to get right. Which fruit tarts are we talking about now, Gusarino? Which fruit tarts are we talking about? You mean the ones I made on Friday? You mean the tartatan? Or what are we talking about? Catch me up to speed. What are we on about? Right, I'm gonna need a whisk. Are we playing The Sims? Sounds like it. Right, so Jesus. Oh yeah, my spoon's in there. Might help if you take the spoon out, chef. But it's alright, we're gonna use the spoon instead. So I'm going to use about... Let's start off with 2. So, what you want to do... we need more, chef. You're looking for like a nice sandy texture. Oh god, I knew that hole would cause me problems. It's okay. Excess flowers. It's always good, but we can always use it in the... Yeah, I kind of opened the bag really awkwardly. I'm making a hell of a mess now. It's always good. Always good to make mess, because we can clean it up. Right, so let's give that a mix up. So we've got a nice little sandy texture. So you don't want to cook it out too crazy. You don't want it to burn. You don't want it to cook out too much, but you do want to cook out that floury taste. So, what you want to do... I was like, is that flour burning? Yeah, it's on the stove, don't worry. So that's beautiful. And what we're going to do... So kind of that kind of sandy texture. Sorry, guys, let me switch the cameras around so you can see properly. So you can see it. So it's got kind of grainy. So what we're going to do... I'm going to put a little bit of mustard in there. I mean, you could put garlic in there if you wanted to, but I'm just going to use a little bit of mustard. Dijon mustard's pretty good, but got some nice little cheeky bit of American mustard. Right, just make sure that doesn't burn. Got some more in here. Anything with like kind of low sugar mustard, you're pretty good with. Oh, freaking hell! I knew it was going to be that. Cool. So you want 2 teaspoons. 2 teaspoons of mustard. And then you want to start adding the almond milk. Ah. Right. So. Nice. So let's grab the almond milk. Now you can use standard milk if you want to. That's absolutely fine. Chef, pastry, those lovely French tarts. Fruit tarts seem... Sorry. They have creme pâtissier in them top. Oh, them! That's what we're talking about. Sorry. As long as you get the creme pat right, you get the pastry right, it's nothing too difficult. It really isn't. Practice makes perfect more than anything, and obviously making the glaze. But yeah, it does take practice to make them. So a little bit more almond milk. Are we going to see you on the next Hell's Kitchen, Chef? Probably not. Probably not, but who knows what show I'll be entering on. Who knows? I mean, I used to work for Gordon Ramsay a few years ago. But I've done lots of experience in my past and being a professional chef, so... I mean, I've enjoyed my career so far, but it's not going to stop there. But yeah, we've done some cool things. I even had a chance to cook for Johnny Depp and celebrity comedians and footballers, so I was really glad I actually got the opportunity to do that. Making a roux. Yes, making a roux, Lazarus. How you doing, buddy? How's things? Controversial for the electric or gas stove. Give me a stove and I'll cook on it. I really don't mind. It really doesn't bother me too much. Sorry, I didn't make it clear, Chef. When I made them, pastry was thick and... Oh, yeah, it's just practice. As I said, with the pastries, just getting them right. Are you serious? Yes, 100%. 100%. I'm not pulling your leg. Right, so let's give this all a good mix around. So you want to add the milk little by little. Now, the reason for this, if you add the milk all at once, it'll all go lumpy and you'll have a horrible, like, sauce. So just add it bit by bit until you've got a nice consistency, and then you just want to, like, kind of let it cook out so the flour kind of cooks out so you haven't got that floury taste to it. It's got a lovely person in the kitchen. He was his kind of sarcastic self. He's a nice guy, yeah. I thought he's a cool guy, and it was nice. I met him a few times. When did you meet him and under what circumstances? I was working in one of his restaurants in London, and he popped in a few times, and it was really nice to meet him. Sold him an 8-ball and pack of Twinkies. Oh my god. Do you know what? I've actually not tried a Twinkie since I've been over in America. Never tried one. Just saying, are they really that dreadful? The only time I ever think about Twinkies is in the film Zombieland, when Woody Harrelson's got his fetish for Twinkies. I'm like, are they really that good? I mean, come on, Woody. Come on. Really? Dear me. Eternal Being! That cheeky subprime! FaZe, what's up? John! Hey, FaZe, what's up, buddy? Welcome back. Good evening, my brother. Good evening, my friend. How you doing? Also, Eternal Being, thank you so much for that beautiful sub. I appreciate that cheeky Twitch Prime. Also, if we get any subs, they go on the sub board behind me. Any preference to any favorite color? Eternal, thank you so much for that support. I really appreciate it. And if you got a favorite color, let me know. We can get you on that board. If not, I'll pick you a random color. It's not a problem. Thank you so much. Cheeky Green. Of course, my friend. We can get you on there as a green. No problemos. Let's sort that out now. Let me finish my sauce, and we'll get you on there. Can we get some love and hype in chat, guys? Any kind of emotes, any hype emotes, or if you do !hype, they'll put some hype in chat. I imagine when you get to this level of cooking, all junk food doesn't taste as great. Not really, but to be honest with you, when it comes to healthy eating, right, I do make everything from homemade, and I'm like really stubborn when it comes to it. And when I have kids, I will be making them homemade meals every night. I don't care how tired I am. That'll be what I want to do. But I mean, sometimes I do have days where, like, I don't eat like processed foods or like kind of like ready-made meals or pre-made sauces or anything like that. But I like to go out and have, like, sometimes something unhealthy now and again. There's nothing wrong with that. And I think, you know, in having treats, don't get rid of them, but just have them, like, less often, I think is pretty good. So I still have treats. It's just less of them, you know? Does that make sense? So much salt. Yeah, they do. So much salt, so much sugar. But I still like eat, like, candy bars and stuff like that now and again, or maybe a donut, or, you know. I still have stuff like that, but it's just like less often. I just try and eat them less likely. The song was beautiful. I'm glad you enjoyed the cheeky song. But Eternal, I'll get you one as a cheeky green in a second. Let me just finish the sauce very quickly. Shouldn't be too long. Absolutely. And that's what I always say to my viewers, like, it's all about having like kind of balance. Let me turn this heat down a bit. It's a little bit going a bit crazy. It's all about balance and not overdoing it on one thing. This is why I have a vegetarian dish once a week. And I have fish like maybe once a week, or, you know, it's just kind of incorporating these dishes and changing things around, not having the same breakfast every morning. So like toast. This morning, for example, I've made some oats in the fridge with almond milk and some cinnamon and some honey, and they sit overnight oats, and they're quick and easy. Maybe tomorrow I'll have some scrambled eggs with some veggies or something like that. You know, you just kind of keep changing it up every morning. That's what I like to think. It's all about that balance. Yeah, as long as it's limited, right. As long as you're not eating it every single day. Donuts. Oh, donuts. Then I'd say a little bit cause for concern, but, you know, here and there, that's fine. Try to prepare some things the night before so I can get the excuse of being too tired for cooking the next evening. Exactly, and if you're looking for like little tips and tricks, like, for example, on the weekend, maybe make yourself like a vegetable sauce that I've made here, and you can freeze that down into batches, right? You come in home, maybe you take it out before you go to work, obviously, to defrost, but you come home, boom, you got some sauce ready. You can make some pasta, maybe you can cook off some roasted veggies with some chicken. Do you know what I mean? You got a meal made for you, and it's all homemade. It's just preparing and just making a little bit more of an effort.